All right, welcome back to the UltraChenTV show, or the Tuesday show. And we are here with special guest, Mr. Super Effects. Paul, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Of course, part of the SDR cast. You can hear them every Monday on Team Spooky, along with Mr. Hell Pockets and Manchest and
Harrison.
No, Sanchez and Walkman.
And Walkman.
Harrison is Capcom now, and the show that sucks will never return.
Dang.
Oh, that's right. Why don't you guys have Hanzo Gonzo on your show?
Why would we do that?
Yeah, I don't know why you got
Fair enough. Okay, so let's move on. Let's just talk about some of the results this weekend, and starting with the premier event, and that is Stunfest that took place in France. And a lot of good players went out there. A lot of good players. So how much of Stunfest did either of you guys get to see?
I got to see a nice little chunk of it. Mostly like through most of the pools and whatnot, but it was kind of spotty because of the hour change and whatnot, et cetera, et cetera. And then I went back and was trying to catch up on some of it today as well.
Okay.
But yeah, great matches all around.
Dude, I like the top 8 started at around 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. I woke up in time. I turned on my phone. I put on the Twitch and I put it on my like.
And you fell asleep, didn't you?
Dude, that was it.
Yep.
I was done.
Well, you made it that far.
But it was
At least
weird
you
because
tried.
like while it was going on, I had dreams that I was like standing next to Logan and F-Word while they were commentating and like pointing at them and laughing and stuff like that because I could just hear their voices all the time. So you hear that, Logan?
Affecting
and
your
Femi?
dreams, huh?
Yeah.
I dreamt about you guys. I did this weekend. I had dreams about them.
That's not creepy at all.
But no, lots of great players at Stunfest. I'm going to go through the top 16 because there were so many good players, and it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I mean, it'll be interesting for the people out there to hear how it went. So, like, tied for 13th place, Gamer B with Nikali.
That and just the weight of that.
Yeah,
13th place, Gamer B.
Yeah, not only that,
Getting
but
hard out here.
It is getting hard out here. I mean, Street Fighter 5 is so easy though, you know?
Right. It's such an easy game, dude. Such an easy game. But, I mean, look, Luffy beat up everybody at the Cockatop League. He 5-0'd everybody. 13th place, tied here with Armika. Then CBZ Nuki, one of the 5 Japanese gods storylines. With Chun-Li, also tied for 13th place. And also tied for 13th place, ECV RSD Charming Rogue with Chun-Li. In 9th place was Perilous Pax with Karen. Very impressive Karen.
Yeah, yes.
He defeated Gamer-B. He was the one who eliminated Gamer-B. 9 was MD Mr. Crimson with Laura and Dalsum. 9th place, HM Goichi 3151 with Chun-Li.
Oh my god.
He was like
matches.
2nd place in final round, I think it was.
Yeah, I think he was top 5.
Yeah, he was up there. He was like top 3 or something like that. And
that guy plays everything.
Yeah.
He's considered basically like the poverty god in Japan. Like every game, every random fighting game that comes out, Go One can play, and he will probably beat you at.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he won Pokken at final round.
Yep.
So, and then
That's
also
ridiculous.
tied at 9th place, Kazunoko, GGP's Kazunoko with Cammy, 9th place. Tied for 7th was HM Eita with Ken, as well as RB Red Bull's Beast Daigo Umahara.
A lot of people expected some crazy.
Daigo-ness?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was some crazy stuff happening
Yeah.
from Daigo himself. But on the same note, a lot of people think it wouldn't matter because Daigo's still going to be up there.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is him on his way right now. He's definitely gotten a lot better, especially from even think about how far he's come since the Red Bull Kumite. You know what I mean?
Dude, his match with Kazunoko was ridiculous. I don't know if you've seen that, but like, if you guys get a chance, you got to see that match. That match was ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of people were super sad that he went out at 7th place. They wanted to see the Beast dominate, but didn't happen. 5th place, Razor Sien with Fang, as well as YD MJS Haitani with Nikali.
Yeah.
Haitani, of course, one of the gods. So we've talked about 3 of the gods already. We're going to get to a 4th one pretty soon. 4th place, Kwamba Doyu Xiaohai with Cammy.
Oh my man, he played like a monster this week.
Yeah, I need to watch the replay. I need to watch the replay because I need to see what he was doing with Cammy. So Third place, the other god that I was mentioning, Mr. Tokido,
Yep.
with Ryu, and no sponsors in front of his name.
That's crazy.
Second place, Razor Fudo with Armika. And
Also played ridiculous this
yeah,
weekend.
I mean, a lot of people, you know, they say that Armika is like some crazy random character, and they say he's not playing Street Fighter or whatever.
Okay.
That excuse, you know.
All right.
But, I mean, the way Fudo was playing her was very calculated, very careful, and just did a really good job with that character, so...
Armika's what happens when they made Forte good. That's exactly what
This is
happened.
all your fault.
Man, don't make me hate Mika.
I'm just being honest. Like,
Don't make me
it's
just...
I mean, her mix-ups are actually better.
Oh, yeah.
And
way
it's supposed to be
better.
that same character, where it's just like, wrestler archetype, interesting, has the same anti-air move, interesting. Just saying.
Stop it, stop. Okay, all right, first place, E.G. Momochi with Ken. And so this means, it was a good weekend for E.G.
It was a really good weekend for EG.
Yeah.
And Justin at Toryuken,
Yeah.
taking Toryuken.
Yeah, spoilers.
Sorry. But yeah.
But I mean, here's the interesting thing is now is Ken is like winning everything. Like
Remember when people said Ken was bad before the game came out?
yeah.
Good times.
During the betas, they're
Good
like,
times.
Ken is bad.
People are
times.
definitely foot in their mouth. Foot in their mouth.
Yeah. I mean, some people I've heard is starting to believe that Ken is like the best in the game.
How do you feel? Do you think Ken is the best in the game?
I think that, look, so a lot of the players, I mean, it's funny too because a lot of people pointed out to this tournament, especially when they were fighting Eita, like Cien would punish run cancels. He would get counter hits.
That's the thing.
Stand fierce with
Everybody was. Like, they were legit
Yeah.
reacting to, like, even bufferable where you can do, like, oh, if this hits, then I'm running. If you block it, then I don't. Like,
Right.
they were like, oh, you're running. I'm going to hit a button. Thanks for the combo. And that changed the entire dynamic of the match. But it didn't stop Momochi from winning.
Yeah. So here's the interesting thing about that is like a lot of the Ken players, they rely on run cancels. They've got that club close pressure. And like, we're getting away with a lot of stuff, right? Momochi doesn't do a lot of that stuff. And he won. So in a way, a lot of the Ken players who downplay Ken, they're kind of right, is that the style that they're using might not be long-term solution, but he's still a good enough character that if you dial that back and then have the fundamentals of Momochi, he's still super good.
The thing I think about Ken right now is that Ken, at this stage of the game, is the ultimate scrub hammer.
Yep, he is.
Because it's like, I'm just going to do a whole bunch of stuff, and unless you check me, I'm just going to run wild on you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's not taking away the core strengths of the character, but he just has those okie dokes where it's like, oh, you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to win.
Yeah, and plus the other thing too is that, you know, a lot of, like, everyone's comment on Ken who doesn't use Ken is, why does Ken do so much damage? And then all the
People
Ken
play
players' response is always like, he's not doing any damage. What are you talking about? They're right. The damage that he does isn't super huge. It's not like he's getting 400 damage off of like a low forward randomly or whatever. It's just in all those situations where he does shimmy you, where he gets all these things. With one bar, he's draining like 300 or 250. Whereas like Karen, it's like, oh, I shimmied you, let me get a fierce into an up, into a kicks. You know what I mean? Or Cammy's like, I shimmied you, fierce drill.
And the thing is about it, it's not just the damage, it's the positioning. Like,
yeah.
every combo that Ken does, you're over here or you're over here.
Yep.
There's no in between.
Yep.
So it's like, the thing is, the damage, you're right, it's not ridiculous. It's the fact that when he puts you in that corner, overhead, throw, reset the guessing game. Like, come on, man.
He has a lot of tools. He has corner carry. He gets a lot of opportunities for damage, even if it's not the highest damage in the game. Just having those extra opportunities makes a big difference in this game.
Yeah. The fact that he can actually hit you with a shimmy fierce, run cancel, and
Run
then next
cancel,
to you
yep.
and get the big damage combo next to you.
That's
I mean,
huge.
Canceling the Tatsu, EXDP. Come on, man.
That's what they should give Zangief. If he should just, his V skill should be like he just punches you and he just runs up.
I mean, like, why EX Tatsu carries you like a quarter of the screen?
It ain't
Yeah.
even that. Like, it's the fact
It's
that
just-
you get EXDP afterwards, and it takes off Hellas, and then it carries you, like,
right.
35-40% of the screen. Like, come on, man.
And we've talked, corner carry in this game is...
It's really strong.
Yeah.
Corner is like death.
I mean,
This game.
that's obviously that's always where you want to be, but the ability that some characters can move you there so fast.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what makes like Ken really good. I mean, I personally, like I know I've said I don't think Cammie's super great, but that's one of the things that's her strength. Is that every time she pegs you with a low forward, she ends into a drill and corner carries you, right? So she's got a lot of similar things. So corner carry is super important in this game. Oh man, but yeah, Ken is winning a lot of stuff here. Interesting enough, in the 2v2 team, yes, Mago and Bonchan were here, by the way. They didn't make top 16, okay? But first place did go to Team Red Bull, which was Bonchan and Luffy. So they actually defeated a bunch of players. Second place team was Team Hail Mary with Eita and Goichi. Third place was Japan 2 with Mago and Tokido. Fourth place was Flame with Buster MX and Akainu, I guess. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff there. There was an Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament. Second place went to Link EXE LO something. Oh, it was a team tournament. So it was with Elena, Quangster with Yun, and Will Tupac with Viper. And first place was Top EU. Man, they just shut down everybody else in Europe. They just call themselves Top EU.
They were right, apparently.
Lord DVD with E Honda. Red Bull's Luffy with Rose, and Valmaster with Chun-Li. Oops, I accidentally left out YP.
Sure, it was
not intentional.
Sure, Mr. Chen.
Not allowed on UCTV.
Oh.
Taking harsh stances right now.
Mortal Kombat XL, second place was Makati with Dragon's Fire, Liu Kang. First place, P&D Madzin with Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Smash Ryu, second place was Nin with Rob, cool. And first place was Griffith with Zero Suit Samus, Bayonetta, and Lucario. Super Turbo, also team tournament. Second place was Lars Vozor with Vega. Okay, I guess they're all part of the team NTSC.
Okay.
Noodles with M. Bison and Melania with E. Honda. And first place was team Cassors Flotteurs, some French thing.
Yeah, I was like, just massacre the French.
With Abdul with M. Bison, Bazooka with Who Knows, and Simonax with Who Knows. It's not listed. And then Blaze Blue, Chrono Phantasma Extend, second place. Third place was Goichi.
Oh, okay.
But second place was Dogura with Jin, New 13, and Azrael. And first place was Dragon Lord Z with Bang.
With Bang? Oh, still not going to play that game. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I was going to wait, look, Steve, Bang. No, don't care. Okay, moving on.
Dang. No. So, I mean, do you know anything about Dragon Lord Z?
I don't actually. Off the top of my head.
Okay, interesting. King of Fighters 14 had an exhibition here. Second place went to Fry and LKOF with Kyo, Ryo, and Iori. God, you cannot make a more boring team than that. And Long, Ryo, and Kyo. And first place was Kwama Doyu Xiaohai with Iori, Kyo, Kim, and Long, Kim, Iori. I mean, look. They have Kyo and Iori on the same team.
That's pretty stupid.
Like for your standards, stupid. Like your Marvel teams,
really
like
stupid.
you can't do that,
right?
Do that.
No, we can't.
And no one was surprised that Xiaohai won a King of Fighters tournament.
Nobody was surprised.
Right? Revelator. Fourth place was Knifey 6 with Soul Bad Guy. Third place 3HC Guac.fr with Oro with Elfelt. Second place Jackal with Milia Rage. First place Shenzo with Mei and Jacko.
Jacko is gonna definitely clean up a few people.
Wow, they had an extra Revelator tournament and a sign tournament.
Wow.
Did they play everything? Breaker's Revenge? Okay.
Wow, they played Breakers.
Okay,
I was just about to say Breaker's Revenge. Oh, it was a team tournament.
Yeah, Guilty Gear Exit was a team tournament. Breaker's Revenge, also a team tournament. Looks like a doubles tournament with Zozo with Dao Long and Abdes with Sho. And first place was Sol Invictus with Sho and Spinal Blood with Dao Long's. Capcom versus SNK 2. Danny.
Breakers is a good game. That's a fun game.
I've never played it, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, that game is super fun.
Is that the one with the guy who like drops the rocks on you? Or is that... No, that was a different game.
I'm about to say, I don't think I played
no,
that
because
game.
Gibby was showing some crazy...
Well, Breakers has Bird Frog. Maybe that's what you're thinking of?
Bird Frog?
Don't worry about it.
Soul Calibur 5.
Soul Calibur 5, Maxo first, second place with Voldo, Shad with Patroclus in first place, Hokuto no Ken, Pharaon with Rao in second place, and Oro with Toki in first place. So there you go, Stunfest, lots of games there. I did hear there was a lot of issues with just like the internet and the power going out.
They went
and all
down
that
a
stuff.
few times, like 45-minute breaks for no reason because of, they were. It's not on them though. It's really one of It was basically just technical difficulty. There's really nothing they could do.
And shout outs to Logan and F-Word for
doing a great job of
holding it up during all those breaks and power outages and trying to keep. I mean, I know when one power outage happened, then Logan just started like tweeting results like as it was going. It's like Daigo's one around, Daigo's, you know, so good stuff to them.
Staying on the job, I like it.
Yep. So let's move over to Canada for Toryukin.
It's like the same place.
As France? Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh? They speak all the same languages. You're right. Okay.
Wow.
So, obviously, that means they're exactly the same.
Why not?
I don't know why I went to France. I could have just went to Toronto. It would have been the same thing. 7th place, Italdan with Chun-Li. Did really well. Actually, the Canada players did really well in pools. And then they just didn't quite make it.
A lot of those guys got eliminated right at the pool, like right to get out of the pool.
7th place was also EGPR Balrog with Nakali and Ryu. 5th place, Dominion with Fang. His first time he showed up to a tournament since final round, and he came back strong with Fang. Says he doesn't like Guile very much.
Yeah, he said he might be dropping him indefinitely.
Yeah. 5th place also STDX Blitzman with Karen. Of course, he was the highest placing Canadian player.
Yeah, and he's actually pretty good. He was pretty good.
4th place was EG's Ricky Ortiz with Chun-Li and Nash. 3rd place, PG Filipino champ with Dalsum and Nash. Can't beat the Kens because he lost to, in 2nd place, Echo Fox Julio with Ken. And 1st place was EG Justin Wong with Karen. And it just doesn't look like he's even struggling.
That gap is getting bigger and bigger. But I feel like Champ or Ricky would have given him a better chance. The thing is that Julio just blew him up. Like, it wasn't even like a blow up. It was just the fact that I felt like Ricky tried to play Nash versus Julio.
She's trying to learn Nash a lot. Yeah.
And to her credit, she's really good. Like, that character, the range that she was playing.
Steve, what do you think of the Nash-Ken matchup?
Oh, man. I do not see, and somebody link me a video or something. I do not see how Nash stops Ken. I don't see it. Like, if you're playing at this range and you're trying to whiff punish a lot, go right ahead. Other than that, I don't understand
Paul,
it.
At Tasty Excuses.
We went to dinner yesterday. It was like me, Steve, and Pasty Steve, and this is like all we heard for like the first 10 minutes.
Somebody help me. I want to know. I'm part of the community. I need to know how this works. I am lost. Help me. Help me. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just want to know how it works.
Steve, I sell drugs to the community.
It's just...
I was actually glad to hear someone else that wasn't me being salty in the Ultra Chen,
I'm just saying, so, like...
That's all.
Because everybody says that Ken...
has trouble getting in on that.
Yeah, and I'm like... I'm starting to understand the Ken one. I mean, the Ryu one, but... I don't see how that stopped Ken. Like, I just don't see it.
Okay, I sidetracked this enough anyway.
Right.
But Justin, I feel like he's number 1 in CPT points now over Infiltration.
The story of Justin in SF5 is how Stella got her groove back.
Wait, dude, I don't think people understand how hungry Justin is right now. Like, when we were in New York, we went to next level and he sat there and he played until we left. Like, we didn't make it in time for the tournament. But he stayed there for hours just playing casuals. And I'm like, there's a lot of people that won't do that. You know what I mean? Like, there's not many people that take it that seriously. So the fact that he's winning these tournaments, not surprised at all.
Dude, when the game first came out, I just looked at this game. I was like, this is Justin's game. Like, the game is this. I mean, he's so mad at me right now because I keep saying that he doesn't have great reactions. Like, I think that other people have better reactions. He's like, look at me uppercut. So I keep making excuses.
He's like legit time stamping
stuff like that. Yeah,
just sending James videos.
Yeah,
he did. He
check this out,
dude. He sent me like 3 videos already.
Like, so this is just a hard read, and he's like, yeah. He's like, what about this one? I'm like, oh my god. He sent me a
video that was like, you're telling me this is not reactions, and he sent me ST footage. Like, I look like I have good reactions in ST because you just do shit in that game and it works. Like, that's the way ST works. It's like when you're a screen away, you just jab uppercut with Ken because they're not whip punishing that. You know what I mean? But that just happens in ST, man. So, look, Justin's reactions are good, but his reactions are super good because he reads people really well. And I feel like, because when you have that anticipation, your reaction is that much faster, right?
Definitely.
And I feel like Justin has the right read, so he has the right anticipation, which makes his reactions godlike. And I feel like Street Fighter V really suits that kind of player. So I feel like the game.
So you're saying it's easy for Justin?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay, just checking. Just wanted to be clear.
Just downplaying his wins now.
Just take away his victories. How many CPT points you have, mister?
I didn't answer because I have to comment.
There you go.
Okay. Also at Toryukin, there was a team tournament. Was won by Coast to Coast with Count Black with Laura, Echo Fox Julio with Ken, and Arturo Sanchez.
Oh wow, what a team!
Yeah. Marvel singles top. Let's just do top 8. SJ, TOSF HQ SJ with Wolverine, Doom, Virgil. Ex-Captain Zero Dante Strider. K-Brad in 5th place with Trish, Virgil, Dante. And Bro Shadian with Spider-Man, Dante, Virgil.
Sick.
4th place was Noel Brown with Wolverine, Doom, Phoenix. 3rd place, Flux, Zero, Virgil, Dante. 2nd place, Ray Ray with Magneto, Doom, and Sentinel. And 1st place, a man who didn't even enter the tournament. Someone gave up their spot for him. Mr. Filipino Champ with Magneto, Doom, Phoenix. And yeah, he was surprised that he won because he hasn't played in such a long time.
But now apparently he's trying to get in a combo breaker.
Yeah.
Oh really?
That's what I saw on Twitter.
Mr. Champ.
That's free money, dude. Come on.
I mean, KBR is going to be there. Wants to see his buddy.
That's right. That's right.
But see, Champ already said that KBR is a god, so.
I mean, stories, right? He defeated all the gods. He pretty much is one of the gods.
I mean,
now, so.
sometimes you want to kill a god.
It's true.
Exerd singles, which I guess is not Revelator, or was it Revelator?
I believe it was Revelator.
Okay. 4th place was Lord Knight with Milia. 3rd place was FNM Yamato 2199 with Potemkin.
Really?
Okay, that has to have been Revelator, because there ain't no way he's doing that in
Wow.
I mean, if you've seen some of the corner, if you can do the corner loops.
Yeah, I know.
It's
that
definitely
was,
possible.
That was the thing
Definitely
that frustrated me, because like I couldn't do the corner. I could do
They're
the ghetto
hard.
corner loops.
They're
I couldn't
hard.
do the 6K,
They're
6K,
legitimately
6K,
hard.
6K.
I know it's hard because I legit had to do the. Man, this is hard. Like,
Yeah.
I legit was trying. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this is really hard.
Dude.
Like, I can do it, but I'm there's no way I'm gonna be in the match. Like, yo, check this out.
See, like, I can do it as long as you cancel into 6K, or if you Roman cancels a move into 6K. I can't ever do more than 2 in a row. Like, if I have to do 3, I can never do it. But I don't know how that works, and yeah, that character. Oh. I mean, literally, I sat there for like maybe 3 hours one night trying to do 6K loops, and the next morning my arms hurt. Like, seriously, I got such a workout from trying to do 6K, 6K, 6K. Like, my hands hurt. So, 2nd place, FNM Jabir with Zato 1. And 1st place, PG's Marlon Pie.
They recently acquired PG
That's
Marlon
right.
Pie.
MKX singles, 4th place was Sunio with Katana and Takeda. CR Honeybee in 3rd place with Devora. 2nd place, TTT Saki with Quan Chi. And 1st place, Orbit MTL with Orbit MTL Hayate with Takeda.
You're trying to figure out what character it was?
Yeah, I was like, there's no character named Hayate. I thought that was like Dead or Alive or something like that. So. But yeah, I don't have the Gommel results here. I just know that Leffen won, beat the gods, and Mango had like the crazy losers bracket run.
Yeah.
And him and Armada had to fight in the losers bracket for a 5th place match.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, and Armada, who got 5th place at a tournament with 4 gods, and Leffen, who's like the kind of
He's the baby.
god to be right now. Like, he was so upset at himself for getting 5th place.
Yeah, I saw some retweets about that where he was just like really disappointed in myself, and I was just like,
oh, he's his own dad. That is crazy.
I was like,
my
Just-
son wouldn't come in 5th place.
just stared at himself in the mirror disapprovingly.
Yeah. Dude, if I got 5th place at a tournament, I'd be like, I'm the best. I'm the best.
These guys just got higher standards.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So that was Toryukin, and of course, like I said, Gommel was at the same event. Now there was this Lima Salty tournament here. I wish I had more information. 4th place went to IF Darlan Ken Third place was DT Picaro M. Bison. Second place was Chancho K. Laura. And first place was Brooke.anv Mysterio with Karen. I have heard of Mysterio before. So,
Yeah.
And they did have some Revelator tournaments, which was won by David with Chip Zanuff. And first place was Elite Potato with Tarkatan Alien in Mortal Kombat XL. So there you go. Those are the results of the tournaments this past weekend. Upcoming events this coming weekend. Obviously, Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
I'm so sad I don't get to go.
Have you been to a Combo Breaker before?
I went to UFGT before it's flipped over, but I haven't gone to Combo Breaker yet.
Yeah, this is my first one too, of course.
Me too. Yeah, this is my first Combo Breaker, so I'm excited.
It looks like it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be nuts.
I know the gear brackets for Combo Breaker are ridiculous.
Yeah. And I just,
Apparently they changed them,
really?
Yeah, some people got shuffled around. I'm not really sure why, but
Interesting.
but it makes it all the better. All the better.
But yes, that will be taking place this weekend. Mainstream will be Team Spooky.
they're running like 5.
Channel
Yeah,
Productions.
BG Callisto will be
BG
running some
Callisto's
stuff.
one,
Chaos.
BG Boot Camp running. Tekken is running one.
And then,
The last one was...
would you say Chaos?
Team Chaos.
Oh, he wasn't actually running a stream.
Oh, really?
There's one other stream I can't remember what it is, but
apologies. I mean, I have all the information. I just don't feel like busting it out right now, so I'm just being lazy. But I just want to get some pizza over there. So also this weekend
So good.
in Germany, Frankfurt, is the FFM Rumble 9. I don't have too much details. I have some details here. So if you guys are wondering, the guy who used to run the FGC events Google Calendar has mysteriously disappeared.
wow.
Along with all of his calendars. So someone by the name of Pyrrhic or Furic, I'm not sure what it is, but he's trying to,
he's trying to pick it up?
He's trying to pick it up, and he created his own calendar at FGC Cal. So tinyurl.com/FGCCal, as in calendar. And he's got there, but it doesn't have as much info. Oh yeah, it is Pyrrhic. He doesn't have as much information in there as Malice used to have.
It's okay. We all got to start somewhere, baby. It's all right.
But the FFM Rumble looks like there's going to be a Street Fighter V, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Guilty Gear Xrd Sign. I'm wondering if they're going to do Revelator. But this is in Germany, in Frankfurt. So I don't see any stream information for there, but definitely check that out.
Sounds like a good time regardless.
Also, this weekend. Oh, wait, is this weekend that's the Tijuana event, or because they have a.
Oh no, it is this weekend. It's this weekend.
The Tijuana event is this weekend.
It's this weekend.
So they didn't go to the Toryuken last week, so they can go to Tijuana this week. I'm so disappointed in the Trinity. But yes,
I
that's
mean,
going to be
once again, I think that's just the strategic play. That's what you want to do. It is an actual ranking event, so.
Let me see. I also have some other information here about some upcoming events here. Oh, that's right. They just announced today that at Combo Breaker, like literally when we walked in, like this was just announced, that Capcom is going to share, it's an announcement of an announcement. Capcom is going to share a special announcement at this week's Combo Breaker. And let's just hope it's a character, because we're supposed to get a character this month. And we still don't know.
Maybe they're going to announce what character it is, because people are speculating that it's Balrog. But there's a lot of people who want a Buki.
Yeah. The interesting thing is they shut down the servers for like 10 hours today, updating a bunch of stuff. And usually when they do that, that's when the character comes in. The character might be in the game. Like, I bet you someone might data mine it and find it or something like that.
I feel like if it was, then they would have found it already. Because the game, think about it. If it was still there, then they would have found it already.
Right.
You know how people are.
It's true. Okay. Well, that's it that I have for Stunfest and events and such. So let's take a break. When we come back, we can just talk about some game news and close out with some community stuff. So be right back as soon as I figure out what I'm trying to click here.